On today's programme, we'll be exploring learning platforms and looking at them at both primary and secondary level. Now, along the way, we'll be defining exactly what we mean by a learning platform. Now, I don't know about you, but I find the terminology that's bandied around rather confusing. We hear about learning platforms, virtual learning environments, course management systems and other terms. Roger, what do they all mean and how do they fit together?
I prefer to think of this as a digital environment for a school. And then within this digital environment, there are various elements that interwork. Right. So you have a learning environment, which is the bit that the teachers and the children will interact with for learning. You have a management information system that can be incorporated into a bigger environment.
Ian?
But essentially, a virtual learning environment is part of a learning platform, and I think schools are being encouraged down the route of learning platforms, and they might start with a number of elements that will eventually form something much bigger. How
does a school avoid making a big mistake?
I think acknowledging the school's limitations about how much it can understand from what might be either a presentation or a short period of use. Becker talked a lot about embedding this in the school culture, and that's the only way you can really get to use it, is embedding it in the school culture. I would say you can't really embed something in less than about a year, but it takes a long time. It's about culture change. It's about changing the culture of a school, and that's really difficult to do.
I think Ian is seriously underestimating. I would say this is a 3 to 5 year development, and the critical thing is to put the control in the hands of the school and the teachers.
And Roger, this isn't a learning platform as such. This is a portal which can bring together different aspects of your digital environment. It's called Microsoft SharePoint. Tell us a bit about it.
SharePoint is a toolkit which allows the building of really big portals which can encompass not just one learning platform but several learning platforms. So if we look at the example we have here of the Shireland Learning Gateway, but it can lead users to the site in Sandwell. It can take them to the learning communities in Smethwick. It can take them through to a whole host of other schools that are linking into the gateway in various ways.
So this is something that's been created using Microsoft SharePoint, is that right?
Yes, the school and the local authority have worked together to create the right kind of overall umbrella environment, and within that to embed the learning platforms that the individual schools are using. In the West Midlands area where Shireland is, you have a number of small local authorities that are all clustered together that need to do their own individual things as well as join together and work together.
The teachers will get together with the children, with the young people, and create this material and put it up there. And then this will be organic in the sense that it will grow, it will develop, it will share, people will comment on it. And, you know, this will then subsequently be developed into something completely different. So the whole idea of the kind of educational content that goes onto these portals or learning platforms is a very interesting point to discuss.